All right, how you doing, guys?
Hello.
This is Caribbean family again, Luck family, out on another little expedition. We got the littlest kid with us. She's hanging out with us today. The other two are headed shopping. She's got her own money, the oldest daughter. She's happy, and that's what we emphasize is self-sufficiency. So she's doing it. 17 years old, got her own job. Hey, that's what's up, man. At the same time, my sister's tagging along with her, learning from the big one. So, that's how we do it. And we're headed out, do a little shopping, and Dream Job Part 2 dawned on us. We need to piggyback on that a little bit because that's kind of an extensive clip to let it go with one little insert. So anyway, Dream Job. Once again, sit down, strategize. What exactly, brain search, soul search, what is your dream job? That's one. What is your dream job? One might say, well, it's to have my own car wash. First, strategize. How do you start washing cars? Hypothetically, if that's your dream job, okay? How do you get out there and start strategizing washing cars, okay? And what location, how much for water, how much for soap, you get it? Really sit down and take this seriously. Take this seriously. Therefore, taking it seriously, you'll start to take a look at the real aspect, the real feel, the real embodiment of owning a car wash. If this, in fact, is your dream job, just giving you something to kind of focus on. So, therefore, it's not to say I'm going to go and work for a car wash. I mean, it might deter you if you work for a car wash. You didn't say my dream job is to work for a car wash. It was to own my own car wash. So if you go work for a car wash, it could possibly discourage you from owning a car wash. See what I mean? Because you're going in wrong. You're going in as a worker. There you go again. Begging somebody for a job, as I say, you know what I mean? Hey, you said you jumped from owning a car wash to being a guy working in a car wash. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but that's not the way you want it to come in, okay? So take this wholeheartedly serious because there's too many Americans running around begging for jobs with no courage to create a job. And that's the problem. People say, hey, employment is bad out there. It is. So why don't you create a job? It is bad. Because there's too many people running around knocking on doors, begging people for jobs. Put on an old suit, knock the dust off an old suit or whatever, and go beg somebody for a job. Then when you do get it, you hate it. And it doesn't pay enough. It doesn't have enough perks. Why don't you go ahead and do your own thing, man? Do this thing like you want to do it. Make the kind of money you need to make. Not want to make, need to make. You get what I'm saying? Need. Because you need more money. All right? So anyway, that's a little tidbit more on to Dream Job. So we're just trying to let you guys to see that all is not lost. Even when an individual says, hey, for instance, I lost my job, so now what? I still need a way to make it. How am I going to support my family? Like, for instance, Walmart just shut how many stores? 63 stores, okay? So that means Sam's Clubs, actually. So that means that thousands, perhaps, have lost their jobs. For some, it's the greatest blessing ever. You didn't like it anyway. Not that there's anything wrong with Sam's Club, but you didn't like the job, okay? You dreaded going. You didn't like the pay. You didn't like the people. You didn't like the management. So, now you can get serious and get out there and do what you need to be doing, okay? That's for anybody out there that says, hey, I lost my job, man. It's the worst day ever. Nope, it's the best day ever. You didn't like it anyway. See, the universe sees that once you lose a job, it's time for the next door to open. One closes, one opens. All right? So it's time for you now to get on to the next step. You had no business making that job your home anyway. It's not yours. It's just a job. Somebody started a business and said, you know what? We need some labor here. So in came you. You made a little money. They made some money as a result of you working for them. Everybody won for a while. Now it's time to move on. Get it? So don't be sad, don't be depressed or start drinking or smoking stuff. Hey man, get on out there and get this thing going, man. It's all out there is waiting on you. The next step is waiting on you. And I hear people say all the time, well, I'm waiting on God. You know, it's a little religious cliche you hear all the time. People say, I'm waiting on God. You're never waiting on God. God is always waiting on you. He got it already set for you. You're just scared to take the next step.
I think what we're trying to say is just step out, get it going, have that confidence in yourself. Don't let the fear overtake you. Don't wait until tomorrow. Today is just as good as day as any.
That's
Jump
right.
out there and start it. I think, like I said, this whole year is going to be about just overcoming fears and getting out there and just doing it. Life throws different circumstances at you. It's your job to go ahead and change with those circumstances.
Yeah, and those circumstances are a good thing. You might say, wait a minute now, they're holding up my money. I didn't get my last check because you're about to do something stupid with it. So the universe held up the last check. You remember that happened to us now? You know, they held up that, I'm going, man, no wait, how can this be good? You know, but then I sat back and thought about it. You know, yep, we'd have did that other thing that we were talking about, and we'd have messed that money up. So when it came late, we had a chance to rethink things, get it together, and not do that thing. We'd have blown that money. And at that time, it was crucial, man. You know, at that time in your life, guys, when dollars and nickels and quarters count. You know, if you drop 50 cents, I'd be damned if it's getting away. You going under the car and get that 50 cents. You know what I mean? It was one of those. We had no money to blow. So at the same time, by it being late, we had a chance to relock, reload, rethink everything, and not make a bad decision. You get it? It's all done for your good. That's the way it is. We don't like it at the time. We go, oh man, come on, I don't want to hear that stuff. But at the same time, when it's all said and done, you're overjoyed. Get me? So just trust it. Trust the universal plan and everything else for your life. Step on out there, get this thing going, man, because it's waiting on you. It's waiting on you, man, woman. It's waiting on you. You're not waiting on it. It's already there. Don't be afraid. Fear is what stops us every time. And I know it looks bad. It looks ugly sometimes. You say, hey, I'm not going to make this, man. I heard the little video and all of that. The guy was talking. But, I mean, maybe he got a little change saved, so he talking that stuff. Hey, man, we're not millionaires. Not yet. But at the same time, you on our journey with us, and you about to see some stuff you never dreamed, you never thought. You know how you hear people say, hey, I became this and did that and done that, and all you got to do is believe in yourself. It's sort of irritating because they're telling you this after they got famous and rich and everything else. You hear celebrities and everybody else doing that. But you know what? You're following us on the journey. We're starting off just two people. No riches, no big time connections, no anything, and you're about to see what the universe does for you when you don't doubt, walk, step out on faith, and just trust. You're about to see it in its onset, okay? Not after it's all said and done. That's easy for anybody to say, all right? So just hang with us. And hey, look, don't forget to tap that subscribe. Tap that. Come on, man. Tap that thing and come on. All right?
Thumbs up. And hit the bell for notifications.
All right.
We got plenty of videos coming. We're full of info. We're going to have more videos coming from the moving vlog because everybody knows we're moving to Florida. So we're going to have another video talking about moving, the costs, and what's
all
the best
fun
out
stuff,
to take.
all the details, everything else. Remember, have fun with it now. Don't get into this thing and start dreading it. Don't start anticipating every unforeseeable problem and everything else. Get it in your head. There's no problems. All right? Even if one arises, it's no problem. You're going to handle it. That's how you got to have it in your mind. Handle it.
Roll
okay?
With the punches.
Roll with the punches now. Okay?
All right.
Peace
See you
out.
guys.
Okay.
Bye.